What is going on, Variety 1707? I am back, yes, back with yet another YouTube video. On the last video was 2 weeks ago on this very same path of Wood Rat Trail. And hopefully today we'll finish the trail. If not, we'll make it part 3. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. I was having a nice relaxing weekend and I just miss you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for just all the support you give me, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And if you like what you see, please feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. And if you haven't checked out the first path, or the first part of this path, excuse me, you can go back on my catalog and look. It's literally the last video before this. Without further ado, let's get started. If you guys remember from 2 weeks ago, this was the tree that I was telling you that comes down and it makes it a semi-open, semi-closed path. And as I said on the end of the last video, that this is going to be up and down path right here. And as you guys can see, you guys can definitely see the rivet that's going down. And it's going to hook to my right and then up to the left. So as you see, we are on like a little miniature hill right here. And those paths, like I said, I want to document every path that you can go on possible on this. And I missed some on the last trail, or the last part of this trail, but I can't get it all. This is just so wide and open. And if you guys choose to go on this trail, wear long pants, because there's a lot of poison ivy, bugs, animals, and just going from there. But as you see, we have trees in the back that if you go on this path right here, starting right here, it goes into those bushes. I'm sticking on the main path like always, and then right here is the end of a path that goes in, that starts at those bushes and ends right there. So, or you can go into those bushes if you so wish. But I'm sticking, like I said, I'm sticking on the main path. A lot of bikers have been on this path, as you see the trails of the bike trails. So there's that. And then now we're hooking to my right, like I said. As you see, there's a drain right there that when it's probably raining, it just drains off into those rocks. And I believe there's a sewage system right there. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you, but it's literally right underneath that tree. So this tree right here. So, and then more rocks coming out of the sewage system, or not the sewage system, but the water system right here. This is a trip. And I've always wondered what these were. I believe these were parts of houses that were built at one time. So that's kind of cool. And more trails headed off this way. But as you see, we're continuing on. There's the start of the pipe that the water goes in on winter time, probably. And we're just continuing on, a little uphill path right here, and it's closed right now. It's going to be open in just 2 seconds. So, hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I am. It's been a long week, and I just wanted to end my week off with the trail, and then probably going to go back home and rest. I'm fucking hella tired. As you see, this is an elevated path because we're going to be walking up. This is licorice right here. People can eat this, but you got to be careful. Dogs pee on it, different animals pee on it. More bikers. So let's wait a second. Hey, how you doing?
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.
You as well, folks. How you doing? Good. See, more bikers. As I said, these trails are full of bikers, which is cool. Bikers, walkers, and people on horse. I've never encountered someone on a horse before. But there's people that do horses. This is really interesting to me. More parts of like what would be the front of houses. I don't know. They look like big metal puzzle pieces, but I'm not quite sure. And this is more rocks and stuff that are formed underneath, or right on the side of this. So that's kind of cool. And we're continuing on. This is going downhill now. And this is going to be starting to be in a closed path, it looks like. See, both sides are closed. And it's going to be up and down, as you see right here. Hopefully no more bikers, but wouldn't be surprised if there are. Yeah, this is beautiful. Not too many paths right here other than the main path. So we're just sticking with this. Yeah, this is nice. Hopefully we see an animal on this. I did run into this week a couple of coyotes, a coyote, a fox, or not a fox, a coyote, and some deer. A lot of deer right now looking for water. As you see, this is going uphill. These trees, excuse me, are growing off to the side, which is kind of strange, but it is what it is. And it's making this path really enclosed. As you see, we are elevated and it's going downwards, and it's hooking towards my right. It's not a straight path, it's a right path. Actually, it's been both sides, so it's been left and right, but more to the right. As you see, more paths. Now there's paths going downwards into what I said, into the drain system, water system. So feel free, if you're on this path, you can walk down there. I don't want to, be honest with you. And like I said, wear long pants, because you never know what these plants are. These could be poison ivy. Leaves of 3, leave it be. So there's a lot of, leaves of 3. So as you see, this is coming up towards an upward path still. It's a little elevated, as you see, and we're headed towards now my left. So we're continuing on, and yeah, we are far up on this trail right here. So we're continuing on here. Oh, people walk. That's cool. So as you see, more trails that go downward, and we're just continuing on. This tree actually snapped, so that's not good. But it's really dry, so it probably is dead. So just continuing on, going downward here. How you doing, folks? Good. And as you see, this path is more level now, and it's hooking towards my right again. It was hooking towards the left, now it's hooking towards the right, and this is actually level. So it's not elevated, it's pretty level. And as you see, this is very enclosed. Like I said, I have no idea how far this goes. I did map it, and it did show that it ended at Crockett Boulevard, but once again, this path could be like Sky Trail. It could be going on through different towns. So as you see, left, right, left, it's going towards my left and then to the right. So we're just continuing on, but this is level. So a lot of spider webs, a lot of spiders inside this ground. Hopefully we see some dragonflies. I've been seeing a lot of dragonflies too. Animals are just awesome. And this is wood rat trail, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a wood rat. Those things are so cute. I saw one that came out of my neighbor's pomelo tree, and a pomelo is a fruit. It's like a grapefruit, but it's a lot more tart. And it was eating it, and I thought it was a squirrel, and it was a wood rat. I thought it was really cool. I was smoking my cigar, and I was like, oh, dude, that looks like a wood rat. It was. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Animals are just awesome. So as you see, this is more enclosed, and this is a little elevated right here, and then it's gonna, be more elevated. So that was the even path. That was normal, and this is elevation right here, just a little bit, not bad. And then we are hooking towards my right. So we're continuing on. I just got a notification. Shit. Okay. Yeah, and then down here, people can walk on this path downwards, and it goes into that ditch. And I don't know, there's probably animals down there. So if you guys do, please be careful. I don't want to give advice or anything like that, but if you guys do, it's your choice, completely your choice. So I don't want to influence anybody. No, if you guys do. Continuing on, now it's hooking towards the right again. Here's a more clear shot of that downward path that starts literally right here. As you see, there's a path. Yeah, this is not a straight path. I think the fuck was that? It sounded like a fucking vulture or some shit. So yeah, as you see, we are hooking towards the right, and I think this goes into a circle, but I'm not quite sure. So we're just continuing on. I'm so glad I brought my water. Yeah, because water is essential on these paths, especially when you take an hour just to get an hour and good 30 minutes to get to where I was to start filming. So now I've been walking for now an hour and 40 minutes, almost 2 hours straight. Yeah, not so much of a viewpoint. There's a little opening right here that are more of the Crockett Hills, way more of the Crockett Hills, and then it might go into Franklin Canyon Ridge, which is part of Martinez. But that, I think that's the Crockett Hills though. And then we're continuing on, more enclosed path, and I think it's going to be open here in a minute, but I really want to try to finish this trail and then just go from there. So continuing on. Okay, I see. So as you see, there was a biker right over there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I think I can see where this path is going. So we're continuing on. It's going elevated up and down now once again. It was I thought, well, this has been everything. It's been up and down and level. So, excuse me. So, once again, excuse me. We're continuing on. And as you see, this is a level path right here. And it's going to hook towards my right. Excuse me. I am so sorry, folks. And more up and down path right here. And then there's another path that goes downwards. I don't know if there's a drain system to this either. No, there isn't. Yes, there is. How you doing, sir? Nice side. Yeah. There's a drain system right here. So another drain system that goes down. And look at that right there. It's a good shot. And then there is this right here, which is really interesting. Holy shit. I don't know what that is. That's really interesting. It's like a block of concrete onto a metal, onto like a cylinder, metal cylinder. That's a trip, right? Just right in the middle of the trail too. But yeah, people can walk on this trail. And so we're continuing on, but that is a trip. That is something that I'll have to go back and look at. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I do want to see if I can finish this trail. Or if there's a good place to stop and we'll do part 3. So we're just continuing on. This is more of an elevated path. So let's see. And it's hooking towards my right again. So let's do it. Let's go. How you doing? Good morning. More bikers, so I knew it. So as you see, I think this is the end of Wood Rat Trail right here. I was right. This is the end of it. And, oh, okay. So, yes, this is the end of it right here. Beautiful. So, I was right. So, let me look at this sign really quick, because this is the end of the trail. And this is wide open, and this is hitting another trail in which we can go on, if you guys so want. Let me look at this here. Edward Creek Trail. Okay. And then, okay, I see. So this is the Edwards Creek Trail that we just hit. And we finished, this is Wood Rat Trail right there. That was Wood Rat Trail. This is the Edwards Creek Trail, not the Edwards Loop Trail. There's 2 different trails. And, wow, that's a trip. We just hit another trail. And we have a trail that's going upwards up and over that hill. But if you guys like what you see, please feel free to give this video a like. And thank you guys so much for watching, as this is Wood Rat Trail, the final part. Thank you guys so much for everything, all the support and everything. And see you guys next time as I make another Variety One video. All right, bye.